I must say, I haven't been on LinkedIn much this week. So,
Mm.
bad.
Well, I had a really good result of my walkabout today, a very profitable walkabout. And there's
Hmm.
people that I meet along the way. I've gotten in the habit of always saying, hello, how are you? What's your name? Where are you from? Where do you live? That kind of thing, right? And I met these two guys. They were a young guy and an old guy. I think it might have been the old guy's friend or something. Anyway, the old guy's name was Bob, and he was interested in what I did. He says, "What do
Wow.
you do?" So I was telling him about the Legacy Project, and
Excellent.
yeah, and he looked like he must have been in his 80s somewhere. So I gave him, we exchanged contact information, and we'll go from there.
Excellent. Well done, Christine.
We have to get so that we aren't afraid to talk to people, right? Just let everybody know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I
How are
asked
your
him if he
Spanish
could,
lessons coming?
pardon me?
How are your Spanish lessons coming?
I haven't started my Spanish lessons yet, but I've
Okay.
been doing a lot of research online for Spanish.
Mm.
Um, and I've got a post that I'm in the process of putting together,
Yeah.
and I didn't publish it yet because it's got Spanish on it, right? And so I was using the Google Translate. I've been using it for years actually, and it's so good. It's really
It
good.
is. It is good. I do too. It's a great tool.
Yeah, and so I put together this post. Let's see if I can get my LinkedIn open here. I wanna, I don't want to go over into another search engine. I'm going to stay in this one.
So are you going to upgrade to the Spanish version of your funnel?
Oh, you bet. We got in my group that not my own group. It's one of the groups that I belong to that's run by one of our legacy people. Well, you guys know
Mm.
Amy, right? She
Yeah.
has her group is called What's Next,
Oh, okay.
and
Her community, that's
yeah,
her community. Oh, okay.
and so what we're doing is she's going to be the last one. We're all going to upgrade one by one. And so for instance, if Terry upgrades, then if she upgrades um, through me,
Yeah.
then I can upgrade through the next person, and then the next person can upgrade through them. And what happens is nobody actually pays the cash except the last person.
Oh, wow.
You get my drift?
Mm.
Yeah. So I had planned what I was going to do, and I was going to upgrade with the early bird, but we have to wait until everybody gets the websites available.
Mm. Okay.
So as we upgrade, each person has to get on their website. So we're going to do a mass upgrade for everybody to be able to walk through the steps to get everything set up again so that we can do this sequence that we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I wondered how it was all going to work actually. Because I haven't been tapping in this week in the last week and a half. So yeah, it's good to know how this is
Mhm.
going to work. What's the upgrade? Is it
The
how
upgrade,
much? How much is the upgrade if?
well, the upgrade, if you get in while it's in pre-launch right now,
Hmm,
the upgrade is 400, right? So if you're
yeah.
at the 900 level and you upgrade by 400, you save $100.
Mm,
But if we wait until we can all get our websites set up so that we can upgrade under whoever we want to,
mm.
then we'll pay the 500, right? And the exchange for me will be over a little over 600.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be like $900 for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll imagine the poor people in South Africa,
Oh,
what it is for them. Oh my gosh.
yeah. And I don't really have a Spanish connection as such. So I'm just wondering, it's probably not necessary for me to do that right now. Anyway.
Well, I'm
Christine, can you put Amy's group in the chat?
yeah, I will. Let me go dig it up here.
And that's in school?
Yeah, it's in school. And I'll just put the link here. I've gone into her group. Now, her community is not free, but once you get in, she has a whole bunch of free stuff that you can take advantage of. Okay, I'm going into the chat. There we go. And there we go. Can you see that?
Yeah. Beautiful.
There we go. So I'm trying to find my post that was working on. I'm going, where did it go? I want to just show you guys. Oh, darn, it's in my Word document not my Word, in my LinkedIn document on the other search engine. And I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm going to share my screen here. We'll see how it works.
I just wanted to let you know I'm inching my way toward that 500. I'm up to 496.
Oh, that is so awesome.
Well done. That's awesome.
Great.
It's like it takes 3 weeks to get 5 people, but
yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So what I did with this post is I used Google Translate and I put in brackets underneath what it means in English, right? So that people can see both languages. And then I got at the bottom, I've got some hashtags that some are in Spanish and some are in English.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
here's the thing. I don't have anybody that speaks Spanish that I'm connected to that I know of, really. I'm going to start posting like this and putting Spanish and English together in my posts.
Yeah.
And attracting people to me. So on my lives, I've been talking about Spanish and what a goldmine it is, because with LinkedIn, there's 3,200 groups on LinkedIn, like I've mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
And so if we're sitting on a gold mine, guys, it's literally sitting there waiting for us to start reaping the benefits from. Because when you get into LinkedIn and into the groups, and you just search for Spanish, and it brings up 3,200 groups.
How is that going to work in the DGC group? Like who in there is admin or someone that can decipher the Spanish that come in?
Oh,
You
we're
know,
all
distant thing.
yeah. So there's going to be 2 separate websites, right? There's going to be a Spanish website and an English website.
Yeah.
And we can house them both in Kajabi that we've got right now. We can house both sites in there. That's the way it's been explained to me. If we want, we can have 2 different, a Spanish site and an English site, and have them on separate platforms. But it's too confusing for me. I want to keep it all on one site.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I can just use that as my go-to.
So what about the community itself? Like I know there's plenty of Spanish people in there, but is there going to be like an admin that you know what I mean? Like,
does
or is
everybody
that's
have
going to
to
be
be
the
bilingual in
community?
order to figure this out?
Yeah, so to speak. So if we've just got Spanish people, Spanish speaking people coming into the community, or is Michelle going to set up a separate Spanish community, which like would work if she had an admin in there that could just run through the Spanish stuff and decipher stuff. And the calls that aren't going to be in Spanish tongue, it's going to be in English. Michelle, unless Michelle speaks Spanish, which I don't think she does.
Well, I don't think that it's anything to really worry about. I think it's going to be up to us because it's our own business, right? It's not up to
Yeah.
somebody else to manage the language. And I think, so I'm just going to use Google Translate and copy and paste.
And if Michelle puts captions on her training videos and things, then they'll be able to put that in Spanish anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
So
got it.
I've got, let's see if I can help you to see if I can open up my, can you see my screen?
Did you change it?
Yeah,
Because if you changed it, I can't see it.
it has what's next on it right now.
No,
Nope.
Oh, you can't see it, darn. Okay.
I think you have to stop share and then reshare for the different.
We
If it's
see your
a different
post, but
search.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to stop share and I'm going to reshare.
Bless you.
I see Bob's got an extra friend with him today.
It's me and my posse. What are you talking about? They go with me everywhere I go. I can't get rid of them. It's
So
especially
annoying
fat.
sometimes, isn't it?
I'm only paying for one of them.
Oh, well, there you go.
You know,
Gotta
they're just sidekicks that come along for the fun, you know, and get to play with you ladies and have fun and learn different languages and
Mhm.
you know, accents and time zones and all that kind of crazy stuff we're doing.
Awesome. Sorry, Christine.
I'm just logging into my TikTok here and I'll show you what I've been doing on TikTok.
Well, we haven't legalized it here in the States yet. You know, Donald hadn't really finalized the transaction. So.
It hasn't been finalized yet?
Oh,
Wow.
he's announced that it has, but the reality is that they've lined up the titles, but not the people. Does that make sense?
Oh,
Supposedly, the chairman of the board for TikTok USA is going to be Chinese, but then all the other board members are going to be American or something, but not Chinese. And then I think the Chinese will still control the board. Maybe, I'm not sure, but with him, it's always kind of complicated and it's always work in progress.
mhm.
I hate to use the word work when it comes to Donald Trump, but we'll leave that one alone.
Mhm.
Not get
Yeah,
into
yeah.
it tonight. Yeah, but anyway, but he always announces that we have peace for. Oh, there he is. Must have got his business done. But we'll see.
Nope.
So,
I couldn't convince him to go out in the rain.
Oh, I agree with that one.
so this is some of the things that I'm doing. You can go into your phone and when you're setting up a post, you can just do one where you have music playing and you're in the background and you just type over top of it. What's it called? B-roll? That's what it's called, B-roll. And you can put one of these little people up here and that says it's in Spanish, looking for Spanish people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, people that speak Spanish, yes.
Yeah. So it says, I'm looking for people who want to join with me and launch into Spanish. Right?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to show you that there's some things, there's lots of tools that we can use on ChatGPT that will help us, but there's tools on TikTok. Because this is right on TikTok. You can type whatever banner you want. If there's a whole bunch of different banners on there. And
So is that a live link or is it just something that you're informing people about?
This is one of my videos that I put up on TikTok.
In Spanish.
Yeah, I didn't put it all in Spanish. I just put that I'm looking for people to launch a Spanish website.
Okay.
So you can use English and Spanish together and reach out to both people. Another thing that I've been doing on my posts is like I showed you on that post that I have in process there on LinkedIn. I've got it in Spanish first, and then I put in brackets below in English, right? And then I've got the hashtags in Spanish and English. I got those on ChatGPT.
It's
ChatGPT
very
is phenomenal. Yeah. So I just copied. Let's see what did I put into ChatGPT? Can you see ChatGPT here?
Yes.
Mhm.
So here's a punchy social media style hook you can drop into LinkedIn posts. And they gave me all the Spanish, right? And so I just copied that and put it into Google Translate, and instantly it translated it from Spanish into English. So I copied the English and put it in to that post
Wow.
that you guys saw.
That's amazing.
And it said, now chat asked, would you like some hashtags in Spanish and English? And of course I said yes. And so then it gave me all these hashtags. This is bilingual focus, so I use these first. Then these are just all Spanish focused.
Yeah.
And this is
And
US
it's
English Spanish.
books just with a combination of both or
Yeah.
individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can use it's making people a little bit on the lazy side because you don't really have to learn the language. You
No.
can be posting and using it all the time.
Great.
Well, I'm curious, in certain cases where I see the Spanish letters, like under Spanish focused, I guess the second group down. You got
Uh-huh.
grupos en español.
Yeah.
And over the last in español, I don't know if it's, what that character is called that's above the end there.
Yeah. I
But
see what you're talking about.
so
So
I
if you get
wonder,
ChatGPT to do it, they're going to spell it right, right?
we hope. I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Yeah.
We're having to get Chat GPT to learn a second language here too, but they've been doing it a lot longer than I have. So I'm like you, I'll trust it
Well,
until someone.
ChatGPT is working on 2024 information. They don't have all the 2025 information uploaded yet.
Wow.
So when
Well,
you
that's
ask ChatGPT questions, the most recent it's going to be is 2024.
well, that's closer than they've ever been before. That's good news.
Mm-hmm. I was talking with a friend that I met on TikTok, who is also in the legacy business, and he lives out in Nova Scotia, and he's a content creator, and he's been a content creator for about 25 years.
My goodness.
And so he's the one that told me that. He said that's ChatGPT is up to 2024. So what kind of questions have you guys got for me today? Now that I've boggled your minds.
That's a very good question, Christine. Um, like I said, I haven't been super active on LinkedIn this last week because I've been not sidetracked with other stuff, but I've had other things to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to get around to doing those connections through the groups because I think that's where I'm going to build faster,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um,
Well, I got to ask you all a question. When you log
Hang
into your profile on LinkedIn,
yeah.
what do you see on the left side of your page?
With my numbers.
What do I see?
You click on the home button, log into your LinkedIn, click on the home button, and then gravitate over to the left side.
Yeah.
What do you see?
You see the stats of what you've got and yeah,
Yeah.
like the
Do you see, and down at the bottom, you should see saved items, groups, newsletters, events.
Right.
page is just reloading, sorry. Yeah.
And I've got an
Somebody,
added line of give 2 months of premium free and refer a friend.
Yeah, I've got that on mine here too.
I've got,
Let's not forget I'm on my phone.
That's okay.
And all it has
oh, wow.
is profile views, post impressions, puzzle games, saved post, groups, settings. Do I want to add experience? And do I want to upgrade to premium?
Well, we know they put the upgrade advertisement in on every page.
Yeah, they put it everywhere in everybody's profiles. So,
Well, viewers, I've got 2,428, and post impressions, I've got 12. And I
okay.
have not a clue as to if those are good or bad numbers.
Well, you want your post impressions to get high, to be really high.
And what would be high? Is it be in the
Well,
hundreds or thousands?
well, I would say in the thousands. Mine are always
Okay.
in the thousands.
All right.
And the profile views, if they're, mine are always around the 400, 500 mark, somewhere in there.
Well, I got up to 200.
That's great. The thing that I noticed the biggest difference in when I went with the paid platform was the fact that I could go and see all the people that had viewed my profile from way back to when I first started LinkedIn. I could go all the way back.
yeah.
But when you get on the free, they only allow you to see about 3. And so if you want to stay in touch with people and be able to say, hey, thanks for stopping by for a visit, that kind of thing, and create a conversation with those people, then you need to be on your LinkedIn several times a day to be able to go through those 3 that are allowed up front.
I notice when I hit on my analytics and tools and scroll down to the bottom on my phone, it's got creator tools. And now it's got newsletters live
Great. Awesome, awesome.
and follow
Wow.
link
That is
available.
awesome.
So
That is great. So if they're showing you that, that means that they're approving you already. So you can start doing newsletters.
That's excellent. Well
Yeah.
done.
so now you have to remind me where to go in all of your stuff to find out how to do that.
Well, you should be able to just click on newsletters and
Well,
set
it's sending me to their fax page.
oh, FAC. Okay.
Okay, so I'm guessing I have to do it on my laptop because it says click right article at the top of the homepage.
Right.
Okay.
Well, if I go on my computer into the home page where I am right now, you can click on write article, you can add a photo, or you can do a video. This is for setting up a regular post, right? So if you click on write article, it'll take you right in to where you can start writing your article.
Yeah.
But because I've got newsletters set up, I just can go down to the left side here and click on my newsletters. And voila, I'm not going to start. I can create a newsletter, but that if I click that create a newsletter at the top, it's going to create a newsletter from scratch. So I always hit this one. Look at this. I'm over 2,000 subscribers to my newsletter now. And if I click on Thrivability Digest, which is what I call my newsletter, then I can go here and create a new edition. So there's a difference there. You don't want to have more than one newsletter running. It's too complicated. Like you really don't need that. You just need to be a regular writer and submit an upgraded or a new edition. So when you want to do a new newsletter, you just click on create new edition and it looks like an article, right? and they actually call it an article still on here. But to differentiate between the two, between a newsletter and an article, I use my newsletter for announcements and more pitchy, right? Letting people know some of the things I'm doing, what I'm looking for. But my article is more informative. It teaches people, it's more educational.
I noticed on here it says click the manage drop down on the upper right and select create newsletter.
There we are. So I clicked on the manage button, and you can, it takes you right there. So create newsletter.
You're just going to make me get on my laptop, aren't you? I can't find any pictures that I've saved on there to add to anything else.
So Christine, the difference between a newsletter and an article, as far as what's the posting schedule that you would use for that in comparison?
I do one article a week. And I use one newsletter a week, or sometimes I do 2 newsletters. And I use ChatGPT to shorten the newsletter. So I'll give some thoughts that I want to have included in the newsletter to ChatGPT. And when I ask it to create a newsletter, I'll say create a short newsletter. Because people, when it comes to newsletters, people don't read a lot. People just don't seem to have time to want to read things. On my article, on your article, you can have up to 2,600 characters for your article.
Okay, great. That's great.
And I create all my pictures on Canva. So I'll just take you over to Canva here. And you can use Canva for free. You don't have to have a paid platform. Are you guys, any of you using Canva?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the YouTube thumbnail is the best. I use it for everything. It seems to fit fine on all my posts on LinkedIn especially. And I even am using it on X. Pinterest is a little bit grouchy about it. They don't really like it that much. I have to resize it. But I've got, if I go home, and these are designs that I've created over time.
Yeah.
And the reason there's 2 here is because they're different sizes. Because I was trying this on those ads, those free ads. So one of them is 200 by 300 and the other one isn't. It's a regular one, regular size. So I've got quite a few pictures that
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you actually getting any traction using Pinterest?
Not much, no. The only reason I post on there is so that I just have continuity on the different social media platforms. Because I just don't know Pinterest that much. And I think what Michelle teaches us about pick one and get really good at it, and then add another one. And we don't need to worry about being on all the different social media platforms. I used to be so adamant about making sure that I posted on all the platforms, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Pinterest, X, well, Twitter's X.
Yeah.
And it just takes a lot of time. And I found that I was just wearing myself out for all the work that it took to do all those posts. And the amount of response that I was getting was next to none. I get more response with X than I do on Pinterest.
Really? Wow.
That's
Well, I
interesting.
just wondered because it appears that something's happened to my Facebook once again, and I don't want to have to pay somebody to get it back again, and I don't want to have to start another account from scratch and try and build that up all over again. And so I was listening to somebody, and they said that YouTube and Pinterest were the best platforms going forward because they're evergreen.
Ah,
And I figured if I can get ChatGPT to give me ideas for pins for an entire year and be able to batch create them, it's a lot easier for me to do that when I don't have to feel good enough to do a video on TikTok.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, another thing that I do is I do mass creation of the videos, like what Michelle teaches. So I'll sit down and I'll make 9 or 12 videos and store them in my drafts. And then when I'm feeling full of energy and top of the morning kind of thing, I always try to keep at least 1 or 2 videos extra in my drafts.
How often are you posting to X or Twitter?
Pardon me, how often?
Or is it part of what you just talked about that you do a multi-channel broadcast at the same time?
Yeah, I use repurpose.io.
Yeah.
And so repurpose, it costs me in Canadian dollars about $51 a month. And I think it's $30, 30 some dollars that is US. And I've got it, all my videos that I put on TikTok are scheduled to go out one every so many hours. So I do one at 9 a.m., one at noon, and one at 3 p.m.
And that's over 5 or 6 channels at one time,
Yeah, yeah,
3 times a day, right?
yeah, it
Okay.
goes into my LinkedIn. It goes into my YouTube shorts because they're short videos that I do. I
Right.
don't do anything longer than a minute. And I go into my TikTok and my Pinterest.
So if my south of the board of math works, that's 5 channels right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it saves me so much time.
Oh, I'm sure it
And,
does.
and LinkedIn doesn't mind repurpose
What's
posting
that?
videos
That's
on their channel.
It
that's
seems
who's
to
getting
be
the $30,
accepting
isn't it?
fine right
Or is it
now.
somebody else?
What'd you say, Bob?
I said, who are you paying the $30 to? Which organization or
That goes through
representative?
Repurpose. Yes.
Okay.
So
But
Repurpose
they're
is a platform that you can connect all your social media to.
right.
And then I use TikTok as my base platform that supplies all the posts for all my other platforms. You can set it up however you want. You can set it up so that your posts that you put on Facebook, for instance, are sent out through Repurpose to the other platforms. But because I find that TikTok is so easy to use, it's so easy to create a 1 minute or less video, and because you can save it without the watermark. If you create a video on any of the other platforms, there's a watermark on there, and so then you have to use one of those editing platforms like what's that?
CapCut.
Yeah, CapCut. I was using CapCut to remove the watermark on the TikTok videos, and then when TikTok actually instigated that feature, I just turned off the watermark and I just save all my videos without a watermark now on TikTok.
So good. Hey.
And that way they can, so if I was to publish all those videos on LinkedIn with the TikTok watermark, then I would get in trouble. But because there's no watermark, it doesn't trace back to TikTok.
I have another question. I heard that TikTok was going to start flagging accounts or not pushing out your videos or actually suspending your accounts if you did not have a business account and you were promoting a business or some kind of thing like we're doing.
I have a business account.
At TikTok.
Yeah, with TikTok.
Okay. All right.
I created a business account a long time ago.
So your grandfather in at a good rate, I bet.
I'm not paying him any money.
That's the best money price to pay.
That's right. So I've got a list of things that you can say and use on TikTok without getting into trouble with TikTok. And I'm not sure how to do this. Let's see if I can pull it up on my documents and put it into the chat.
Well, what are some of the things that can get you into trouble? That would be helpful to know too, Christine.
Well, I'll just copy and paste this into the chat. Then you guys can copy and paste it as well.
Well, thank you.
Christine, I had somewhere, and I don't know where it was. I was on, it was about TikTok and putting drafts in there. I just don't know what call I was on or where I heard it, but they were saying that if you hold drafts in your TikTok account for too long, it actually has some effect on the way it gets pushed out or something.
Yes, it does. I've heard that too, but I never keep mine on there very long, right? So
yeah,
I just do a few days worth of videos, and so that when I'm really busy, I can just push the videos out every couple hours.
Yeah. I do mine all together, and then like just a day's worth, and then I just push the other two out. I post one, and then I push the other two out, like when I remember to push them out, or
Well, Michelle, she'll have like 20 or 30 videos in store.
Yeah,
and I figure if she can do it and she's really successful, I can do it too.
But is she monetized on TikTok? That might have a different effect.
I don't know if she is.
It seems like the ones that are monetized on TikTok have a different set of rules, so to speak. Do you know what I mean?
Perks. They have perks.
A set of perks. Yes, that's a good one. So did you get that list I posted in the chat?
Yes,
I did. Thank you.
What to say on TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
You just have to make sure that you don't talk about money or use dollar signs on there. And you talk about 100K or 10K or 1K, that's okay. But if you start talking about using the word money, the dollar sign, or when you're talking, if you use the word job, you can get into trouble that way as well. So I always try to say JOB.
Yeah, I know they're quite strict with a lot of stuff. So
yeah, I don't know why.
You know what that acronym stands for?
No, what is
just over broke.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was Jackass is the boss.
I don't know what was that last. Oh, Jackass the boss. Okay. Just want to make sure we got that word last word right. Well, it's some of the things that get you in trouble on LinkedIn, they're not documented, and so you don't know that you're in jail until you're in jail. So I was curious about some of the things with TikTok.
Have you read the terms of use for LinkedIn?
Sorry?
Have you read the entire terms of use for
Of
LinkedIn?
course not. I can go to sleep easy enough. I don't have to read something like that. I fall asleep standing up. So yeah,
Yeah.
and those change too. And I don't know which paragraph and which page changes when they want to update it because they don't announce. Like some organizations do. We've now changed paragraph 1358 or whatever that like PayPal does. PayPal is more of a legal organization since it's more financial than anybody else. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, well, I was going to say, this guy that we talked about a couple of weeks ago, Joe Applebaum, he got in trouble with LinkedIn, and he's also employed by LinkedIn, and but he went viral with some posting, and it all of a sudden had 2 million followers or whatever, post people, and
Wow.
they shut him down. And he goes, "What? We work with each other." And they said, "Well, it still didn't make any difference. You exceeded the limit." And he says, "Where does it say I can't have 2 million people, repost my posting?" Because he's real big about reposting things,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just that. Um, and I think he may have a law degree. I'm not sure, but it's just things that you don't really want to be shut down for a couple of weeks, and I'm sure you would really hate that also.
Oh
Um,
yeah, it's happened to me one time.
and I'm not sure which of you ladies was talking about having to pay somebody to get you back on Facebook.
Yep, that was me.
Wow.
Okay.
I've never heard of that.
And TikTok, the same person that hacked my Facebook hacked my TikTok a month later.
Oh, you paid a ransom?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. That's different. I was thinking if you went out and hired somebody that knew somebody at Facebook
No,
that
I
can
didn't
get you back.
pay a ransom. I hired a tech to
Oh, okay.
get it back.
Well, in a sense, you didn't pay it. You didn't pay it to Facebook. You paid it to another hacker. Um, yeah. Okay. Well, it's fight fire with fire. That works real well a lot of times. So this makes sense. Um, all right. I've never heard of that. So thanks for sharing that. That's good to know. Um, yeah. And for Facebook, for some people,
And
is
what
all
they
there is.
told me was I got hacked through a Facebook group.
Out of Nigeria, was that the place you mentioned?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful with people from Nigeria and people
Ghana.
from Dubai and
Yeah.
Ghana. Yeah.
And Kenya as well. Some of them in Kenya are quite tricky now as
Yeah.
well.
Well, I
But
had a lot of fake.
what this tech showed me was there's actually an app that you can download, and when you do whatever it is you need to do on it, because I'm not a tech, it will actually give you what they call an IP address
Right.
for anywhere in the world. So you could be next door, but you get that app and it would say you were in China, or
Sure. Yeah.
wherever.
Okay.
So
I'll watch that
You're talking about a
NCIS IT
VPN.
show.
I think you're talking about
Yeah.
a VPN.
IPN, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, I
Well,
was getting
So
a
they
lot of
might not have even been in Nigeria.
yeah. Well, I had a lot of invites coming in from LinkedIn. They were out of Saudi Arabia, and they were all blondes, blue eyes, or green eyes, and they all said they'd gone to school in England, and I had no idea why they were all in Dubai, but they just looked phony as heck, and I just deleted and spammed them or locked them away. So,
yeah, there are a
um,
lot of fake profiles on LinkedIn.
oh yeah,
Yeah. And so that's why I'm really adamant about making sure that when I connect with people on LinkedIn, they have to have a proper headshot. And even then, you can get fake headshots. For free, you can get fake headshots.
Mm. Yes, you can. It's
Yeah,
quite crazy.
my oldest son showed me where they can get these. So what I'm doing to get ready for the Spanish launch is I'm putting on a big workshop on the 7th and the 8th of October, just after the launch is predicted to occur. And I'm going to go deep with LinkedIn and the groups and getting into the groups and doing messaging and helping people be able to reach out to the Spanish speaking groups. So that's in the works. I just finished my work on that today. Just have a couple of fine details to get fixed on the end, and I'll be all ready to run rock and roll and start marketing that tomorrow.
What were those dates again, Christine?
The
I know you
7th and
told
the 8th. The 7th and the 8th. And we're going to meet at 9:30 in the morning, my time.
Okay.
So it's going to be evening your time.
Oh, probably be midnight, yes.
Will it be midnight? I was
Have
hoping
you
to
got
put it
it?
early enough.
Have you got it in your calendar or yet?
No.
Community calendar? Because we've got daylight saving coming, it'll change. It'll change, but I'm not sure what to. So,
You fall backwards.
Yeah, in the fall you go back an hour.
Mountain time.
Here it goes back an hour the night before my daughter goes in to have her C-section.
Wow.
Oh,
She's like, no, I'm going to lose another hour.
well, what's she
I was born
expecting, girl or boy?
Her second boy,
Ah,
which she really wanted because she wanted the youngest that's 6 next month to have a playmate. And I said, well, you realize they're going to be the same distance apart as the boy is from the girl you have now by the time he gets old enough to play. And she
wow.
says, yeah, but my husband and his brother are farther apart and they still get along.
Oh, that's good.
Well, that's good.
I said, okay, well, good luck to you.
Yeah.
Well, I was
I
born
had 5
11:54 at
hoping for
night.
that situation and it never worked out.
Hmm. Well, I'm really excited about this Spanish launch. I think it's going to be
Really?
absolutely fabulous. I really do. There's over
Well,
500 million Spanish-speaking people online trying to make a living online.
so my thoughts around that are unfounded, what we're saying, really, aren't we? Paying for the upgrade because I don't need it, it's pretty unfounded if there's that many people on social media, right?
That's Spanish speaking.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
And they don't have access to this. So what's going to happen is going to be a huge upswing in sales for our program because they don't have access to this.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
if you can get it in Spanish, it's going to be a monumental upturn in their
Because
business.
there's so many people that are Spanish speaking that actually want some sort of a side hustle or an income generated opportunity, but can't do it because of the language barrier.
That's right. And so that's why when I saw that there were 3,200 groups that were Spanish speaking on LinkedIn, those people on LinkedIn are all there to do business. Everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
So that means it's like we're sitting on a gold mine. I just feel like we're sitting on a gold mine and it's ready to take off.
Mm, absolutely.
Yeah. And so right now, what we're being told is to get people like we've always been doing, market to the people that are going to get the English 900, 600, 300, or 100, and then help them be able to get the early bird and upgrade with the early bird and save $100.
Mm,
And then when it actually and you have to pay the $39 one time to get it connected to your website, so
yeah,
that then you can upgrade to the 1400 and get the bundle pack, because that's going to
yeah.
give you access to 10 streams of income. I can't stress enough how important it is to have multiple streams of income. Because my ranching operation was a successful operation because we had 12 streams of income.
Yeah, exactly.
So if
Exactly.
one
Totally.
takes the hit, yeah, and that to me is one of the biggest mistakes that we've made, that civilization has made in history, is to teach everybody to go to school, get a good education, get a good job, and stay there until you retire.
That's it. And stay just over break for the whole rest of your life.
That's right. I like that. Yeah, I like that saying, just over broke.
Yeah. The whole, it's so much worse than what it was for our parents. Like, you've just got to look around, and it's not a luxury anymore to have that extra stream of income. It's a necessity
Yeah.
because, there's just so many people who can't afford day-to-day costs of living.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's right.
ridiculous.
That's
That's
right.
kind of where I'm going with all my articles right now, on LinkedIn, because I feel like people have their head in the sand, and it's time to draw a line in the sand.
Yeah, I keep reminding everybody that the average pension in Canada is between 1,300 and 1,700 a month. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
the women that
nothing.
have the lowest. The women have the lowest. And like for me, I stayed at home and raised my kids. I didn't go working outside the home. I was on the ranch. I cried during harvest or during planting season when I'm driving the tractor out into the field. I used to cry because I had to leave the baby in his crib and hope that his dad would not leave him alone in the house. And
God.
it was really, really hard. I
Mm,
I had no other alternative what to do, right? And so
yeah.
I didn't have a job that paid me outside the home. So my
No,
pension is the lowest, the 1,300. And when you consider that a one room apartment is over 2,000 on average across Canada, you just can't make it. There's just no way. You have to find a way to boost your income somehow. So when
exactly.
I was laid off my last job that I had as legal secretary at the age of 61, I thought, well, I'm not a frump. I don't have dementia. I should be able to get another job, but they don't want you. And the reason they don't want you is not because of your age. It's because they know that they're going to have to put a bunch of money in to train you because it's going to cost the business money to train you. And you're not going to be there for very many years, right?
Ex-
That's number
Exactly.
one. And then they also feel like they have to pay you more because you've got more experience.
But they don't.
They don't. They offer you $10 an hour, which is minimum wage or was back then. Oh, I got to tell you something. Did I tell you about what they've done in Canada with minimum wage?
No, I don't think so.
Well, way back 15 years ago, it was minimum wage was $10 an hour. Well, they discovered that people couldn't live on that, right? You had to have two
Mm.
or three jobs that you worked. So they raised the minimum wage just a few years ago to $15 an hour. And you know what that did? It brought everybody up into a higher tax bracket. So your take home
Uh,
pay was less than it was at the $10 an hour job.
yeah.
That's what my husband figured out 40 or 50 years ago, that he didn't work any overtime because the government got most of the money.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's what I keep trying to convince my daughter's husband.
Oh, he works a lot of overtime, does he?
Yep, he works 12 and 14-hour days because
Wow.
she doesn't work.
Yeah.
So we're going to start calling you the marketing senorita.
Yes, yes, Bob.
This is awesome. Well, I've
You want
really enjoyed my chat with you today, guys. I hope I've answered some questions for you.
You have. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Those of you that are registered for my VIP.
When did you send that link out?
It's
You
the
said it was the
same.
same link we were using
Yeah, it's
before,
the
right?
same link you've been using.
Okay.
Not the link we used for this meeting, but it's the one
No,
that I
right.
gave you
Yeah.
for the
The $47 one
workshop.
from
Yeah.
last week. Yeah. Okay. And what time does that start again? My time? It's 4 o'clock?
Well, it's going to
Eastern?
be at starts at 2 o'clock my time, which is Mountain.
Right. 2 Mountain, 4 Eastern.
Are
Okay.
you on Eastern? Yeah, so
Yes.
it's 4 o'clock your time.
All right. And is that going to run for 2 hours or just an hour on your VIP?
Well, I'm going to do an hour, hour and a half. Depends on
2
how many
days,
questions people have for me.
2 days or 1 day?
Just the VIP is 1 day.
1 day. Okay, great. Okay.
So your next workshop is midnight for me.
Is that right? 9:30? Darn.
Oh, maybe AM 9:30. I thought you said 8:30. So
No, 9:30 in the morning is when I wanted to do my
yeah,
next
yeah.
one because I thought I would change that up so I could reach some more people.
You can reach more people, just not Australians, probably.
Oh, darn.
It's all good, Christine. Like, we'll have a look and um have a look at what I have to do to get the replays and just get
Yeah.
that.
So does it actually end up being like 12 hours different?
Different areas are different. So, what did you say? 9:30, and it's like 1 a.m. So, or 1:30 a.m. It'd probably be probably be 12:30 a.m. when daylight saving hits. So it's anywhere between about 12 and 14 hours. So depending on where you are in Canada, because I've got another friend in Canada. And what I normally do is say 12 hours plus 2 for her. I think that's what I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she is in British Columbia.
Okay, so British Columbia is an hour behind me.
Okay. So
Well, I'm going to say thank you and goodbye,
You
and
betcha.
I will see you as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll be talking to you soon.
Thank you, ladies. Y'all have a great evening.
Thank you,
Or
guys.
morning, or morning, or morning. I'll remember that. Take care, now.
all right. See you soon.
All
Bye
right.
for now.
Be safe.